Hi everyone! Welcome to tonight's Facebook Live. I'm really excited to be here. It's a little bit dark, but I think we're good. I don't know why it's darker than usual. Let's move this over a little bit. I feel like this tripod doesn't like me anymore. Hi Brandy! Oh, my selfie light died. I'm trying to fix my tripod. I got problems right now. Okay. Hi, Brandy. So, if you're coming on and you're able to share this video, that helps a ton. Let me know if it's too dark. My selfie light seems to die like clockwork when I start these, so I don't know what that's about. So let me open up a white light container. And I want to call on all of the guardian angels, guides, ancestor spirits, ascended masters. I want to call in Mother Mary, Baba G, Mary Magdalene, Sekhmet, Isis. I want to call in Hathor, Green Tara, White Buffalo Woman. I want to call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Shamuel, and Archangel Gabriel. And I want to call in power animals, spirit animals, totem animals of God's white light, as well as guardian angels of those watching this live as well as on replay, and my guardian angels. I invoke the presence of these higher white light beings to assist in this space at this time. Thank you, thank you. Oh good, thank you Brandy. Yeah, these are the ones from Sage Goddess. They're so pretty. They're really light too, which I like. I don't wear them all the time because like they don't match every outfit, but when they work, they're good. So, yay! Yeah, Brandy, if you're able to share the video, that helps a ton. And, I'll chat a bit about what's going on with the moon. And then I've got 3 decks for us tonight. So I've got Archangel Power Tarot. I've got Energy Oracle. And I've got Archangel Raphael. Good stuff. It says +1. And I don't know who that is. Maybe it's me. I don't know if when it shows the viewers' accounts myself. It's kind of confusing. So, moon updates. Yay! Thank you, Randy. So, moon updates. So, right now the moon is in Libra, my moon sign. It will be in Libra for a couple more days. It will move into Scorpio. More so like Sunday, very late Saturday. And then we'll be there Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, the moon moves into Sagittarius, and we have a, I believe it's a full moon? A full moon? Yes, full moon in Sag on Tuesday. And believe it or not, we're getting towards the end of the month already. It's craziness. So I'm gearing up for the customized moon reports for next month. I'll be starting to work on those next week. So if you're interested in that, that's a paid offering. I look at your natal chart and advise to you specifically about the new and full moons of that month and what's going on astrologically in your chart based on those new and full moons, as well as doing card pulls for you for each of those. So it's a really good offering. In addition, if you're on a budget, you also can look at just signing up for my moon report newsletter, which is free, and I do a card pull at the new and full moon, although I missed the, no, I didn't, I caught up with it. And yes. Trying to think what else. Other news, I have curriculums, spiritual curriculums that I have been working on. So I have one called Chakra Clearing Curriculum. It's several pages long, many pages long document with all different types of clearing strategies for clearing your chakras, including a chakra clearing meditation. And I also will be actually packaging and offering that chakra clearing meditation separately on its own. So if you're interested in any of that, message me on my Facebook business page or email me at julieannfae, F-A-E, @gmail.com. And that's a good way to get all of that going. Also, I'm still on Healing Clouds, the website, so you can sign up for your very first session for free. It's at no cost to you, and it also helps me because you can leave a review at the end of the session. And that's a 60-minute video chat session where I pull just from angel cards. There's no astrology there. Astrology is separate, so if you're interested in an astrology reading, I do that. And I do that via private sessions, recorded via the phone. So feel free to reach out with interest in any of that. So let's see. So do we have people on? If you're here and you're interested in a card pull, leave a comment below. Looks like we're kind of a quiet bunch tonight. We'll see what happens. Yay! Thank you, Brandy. I so appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Brooke. I'd be happy to pull a card for you. Brandy, let me know if you'd like a card pull in the comments below. And Brooke, if you're able to share this video, that helps a ton. Anybody else, if they're able to share the video, it helps a lot. Brings people to the video that maybe wouldn't know that I'm doing a Facebook Live right now, as well as helps people get messages that they might need to hear. So it's good all around. So, hi, Lori. Okay, so let's pull a card here for... Yes, I'd love to pull a card for you, Brandy. Okay, so let's start with Brooke. So what does Brooke need to know right now? We got one there. We got two. Okay. Okay. All right, so Brooke, I was going to pull from two different decks, but two fell out from the same deck. So this is the Energy Oracle card deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. First one you got is Upright Adjacent Possibilities. So this one is about understanding that maybe you think that you're going towards this one path and that the door to the opportunity is here. But what you don't realize is that there's doors along the way that are opening, including one that maybe you weren't aware of. So just keeping an open mind about the way that something could look, an opportunity, a person. This is number 24, which sums to a 6 in numerology, which is related to, not quite as much of an expert with 6, but I believe it's related to nurturing, relationships with other people, things like that. So this might even be about your dating life, or this could be about career or something. Whatever's kind of coming up is what it's meant to be for you. And you know, this one's very much about keep an open mind. It's like sometimes we're dead set that it's got to be this way or look this way in order for it to be what I want. And it's just really important to kind of trust that the universe is co-creating with us. So let's give the universe some creative licensure. Let's see what the universe is capable of doing. Maybe you're supposed to be with someone a little different than you're used to the way that they look, or some attribute or something like that, but they're the best person for you, right? Or maybe the job is a little bit off the beaten path, but it's exactly what you were wanting to manifest based on qualities. So when you're doing manifesting work, it's actually very powerful to do your manifesting in such a way where you specify qualities. So if you're wanting to call in a person, a dating individual, like someone to date or a relationship, what are the specific attributes that that person would have? Are they compassionate? Are they funny? Are they tall? You know, these types of things. That's where you have more success. It's when you get super, super specific that the universe has a harder time meeting your demands. But if you're willing to kind of be specific enough to have some playful creation in it, that's the sweet spot. So we've got adjacent possibilities, so keeping an open mind. You also have number 22, yin and yang. So this is about the balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. So this could be that you yourself feel out of balance. By the way, this is all for Brooke. You yourself feel out of balance in some way, Brooke, or maybe you're learning how to integrate more of your divine feminine energy to match someone that has a lot of divine masculine. It could be many things, but this is about rebalancing and specifically related to the masculine and the feminine energy. So beautiful cards there for you, Brooke. Let me know if that's helpful. And it looks like Brandy is next, and Miranda and Norma Ashwin, I see you. So let's do this here. No. You're welcome, Brooke. All right, so what does Brooke need to know right now? Oh, sorry. I said Brooke, but I meant Brandy. Let me read you that. Brooke, you're still on my mind. What does Brandy need to know right now? I understand, Brooke, and especially with Saturn and Capricorn right now, patience is key. I myself, it's a little too, I'm not ready to kind of broadcast it yet, but I myself am transitioning in something with Muggle work, and it's something that's been in the cooker for a long, long time. I almost gave up on it multiple times, the dream to kind of fulfill this career transition, and it's kind of coming to fruition now. I'm really excited. But patience is key. You'll have phases where you feel like I can't do this and you want to give up, and this is where the tools like vision boarding and affirmation work and EFT, allowing in abundance, are very powerful, because what happens is when you're making a transition or up-leveling your life, you have to be able to purge like the limiting beliefs and the thought paradigms that existed for you to have manifested the first job. So we have to kind of clear the old, and a lot of times too we're clearing ancestral karma, limiting beliefs that are passed down and inherited through the matriarchal line or the patriarchal line, right, from our mother's side or our father's side. So it's super, super important when you're wanting to manifest big things that you're doing a lot of spiritual work, which is also why it's really good to have a mentor and a healer to help you during that time too. Okay, so let's see. So for Brandy, does Brendan need to know right now? Okay, so for you, Brandy, we got 5 of Raphael, and this one is everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So you can see here that there's like, it's a really nice room actually, right, with the chandelier. Archangel Raphael is there, the woman is there, and she's standing in front of the mirror, looking at what she's wearing. And there's all these presents open on the floor. But, you know, this card has a little bit of sadness to it where it's like, okay, is this all there is? I opened the boxes, I tried on the dress, I'm looking at myself in the dress, now what? And what you have to realize is that Archangel Raphael is there, so this is saying like your angels are always with you, number 1. And number 2, there's some presents left over here. So this card is also about understanding that maybe there's gifts that are yet unwrapped. Like, do you have books or courses or things that you could utilize or study or unwrap? Maybe there's things that you have right in front of you that you could do or access that might make you feel more abundant, you know. But it's when we think that there's not enough and that there's lack that we start to get really, really stuck, and we are not believing that more is coming, so we stay stuck in that vibration of feeling like this is all there is. And remember what I said too about the ancestral line, that sometimes these beliefs and thought feelings go back through the lineage of our mother and our grandmother's mother and so on, or through our father. And so also examining like our family members in the way that examining it but not becoming it. So witnessing, oh, okay, that's their way of enforcing poverty consciousness. I don't want to enforce poverty consciousness anymore. These are really powerful ways to break the cycle of being stuck and not having enough. So then we also have for you, Brandy, alternative medicine. And this one is, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. So I feel like this one is also like, by calling it Archangel Raphael, you can receive like those downloads through your crown chakra. So you can receive guidance from the angels about what to do by calling in Archangel Raphael. Raphael helps with relationships, heart chakra, healing of the heart, love, dating, romance. He also helps with health of the physical body. So if you're really looking at things like how can I adjust myself or realign myself to be healthier, calling on Archangel Raphael is a good bet. He's your guy for that. Good stuff. Hi, Francine. I like those for you too, Brandy. Those were really good. Thank you for all your sweet words, Brandy. Thank you. I so appreciate it. All right. really good cards tonight, guys. I'm really enjoying. And the energy feels very calm, which is refreshing because we've had so much changes going on astrologically. I feel like now it just actually feels pretty calm. I mean, I'm really enjoying Gemini season, so. Hi, Queen. All right, so let's see where we're at. Brandy got a card pull. All right, Norma Ashwin, I'm gonna pull for you next. So Norma A, this is for you. I know there's two Normas there. All right, so what does Norma Ashwin need to know right now? Ooh, good one. Love this card. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna do all three for you here because one just kind of emerged out of nowhere. So by the luck of the Irish, Norma A, you got 3 cards. Norma Ashwin, this is for you. So very first card for you, Norma Ashwin, is in the past position number 6, contract. And this could be to do with Libra energy because you could see here that it's the scales which are being balanced. This could be relationship. I don't usually interpret this card as that, but that's actually what's coming through. This could be something relationship related, but keep in mind that relationship could also be like a relationship with new coworkers or a boss of some sort. Typically this card is about a contract, typically like work or a new home or something like that, some type of new endeavor that you're embarking on where a contract does have to be signed. So in the upright position, this is a really good card to have because it's typically something you've been wanting to come to fruition for a while, and now you're actually at the phase where you can sign the contract of it. So that's a really good one. Sorry, that was past, this is present. In the present position, we have reversed hostilities. This card in the upright just foretells kind of like, you know, it could be anything from just like tense energy, tension in like a particular environment to maybe getting into like some sort of fight with someone, verbal or otherwise. But in the reverse position, it's really good. It means that the tense times are moving away. Things are getting better. This is number 26 too, which is an 8 in numerology, which relates to abundance. So I feel like this is foretelling really good stuff for you, Norma A. This is contract, and boy, can I relate to this. Contract, reversed hostilities. The other one we have here, let's actually check if this is for you, because this might not align as I thought. Okay, no, we're gonna scratch the third one because I'm feeling it's not right. It sort of slided out the bottom and I was like, oh, is this for you? But I just confirmed with my pendulum, I don't think it's just a straggler. So Norma A, I hope that was helpful for you. So those 2 cards there. So you have contract and then reversed hostilities. So some type of contract being signed as well as things looking better, getting better. Good stuff. All right, Norma Miranda. I'm talking so fast tonight. I'm gonna pull for you next, Norma Miranda. Okay. Good. All right, so let's see here. So Norma Miranda, what does Norma Miranda need to know right now? One and two. All right, this looks very good. This is for Norma Miranda. Thank you for acknowledging you're still here. So we have 4 of Raphael, and this one says, seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. This one has kind of like a Pisces vibe to it, or it could be Cancer energy as well. She's at the ocean, maybe a little bit more Cancer. So this is about something related to your inner child, comforting yourself in some way, taking yourself to places that make you feel nourished and good, maybe taking yourself to the ocean or a lake or a favorite park. This is 4 of Raphael, so this is like the energy of the angels combined specifically with Archangel Raphael. So this is like, in some ways, you're sort of learning how to love yourself again, or maybe understanding how you want to be loved in a relationship. So this one is a little bit of kind of like soul searching, also like inner child healing, those types of themes. But the other card you got from Archangel Raphael deck is relationship. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for healing and guiding all of my relationships upon the path of love. So what I'm wondering is maybe there's a situation or something going on where you feel like you're disconnected from either yourself or another person. And this card's coming through to assure you that either A, that person is coming because you're doing that inner child healing work, or B, calling on Archangel Raphael is going to help you to kind of heal that relationship or improve the situation with that person. Good question. This one's not a lake, however, I could interpret it as any body of water. It's definitely the ocean, but, you know, it's the element of water, where water meets the land. So a lake would work just as fine, right? The thing, too, with cards is that cards cannot possibly represent the infinite possibilities of the universe. They're just a stamp on a particular energy frequency. So when I pull cards, I'm tapping into the frequency that you're at and giving you information to reflect back to you where you're operating at. That's how the cards work, actually. It's also why, whoa, I fell on my hands. It's also why it's a lot easier for somebody else to do a card reading for you versus on yourself, because when you're doing it on yourself, although you might have something that comes up, we also have thoughts that conflict that frequency because we're attached. So that's why it's actually a lot harder to pull for ourselves. I've never actually channeled it that way so eloquently before, so I'm really glad this is like on my live. So I'm wondering, Norma Miranda, if you're going camping with somebody, because this is kind of also just enforcing that is like very healing to you in some ways. So good stuff. All right, let's see here. Okay, so Francine, I'm not sure if you're asking for a card pull. I see some emojis. I need a clear yes, like yes, I would like a card pull. Queen, so Queen has written please pull for me, so I will happily do that. Okay, your husband. Yeah, so I think, Norma Miranda, maybe this will be some type of nice maybe some type of nice reset, you know. It's up to you if you feel comfortable sharing, but maybe if there's been tension or just like you feel like disconnected from them, maybe this trip is going to be like a nice inner child healing experience for you, you know. Okay, so let's see. So Queen, what does Queen need to know right now? Also, I just want to remind people, if you can share this video, there should be a button on the bottom you can share. It helps me a lot. It helps draw people in that maybe don't know I'm doing a live, as well as brings people to me that need to receive healing messages. So it's a win all around. So what does Queen need to know right now? All right. Oh, well, thank you so much, Norma. I appreciate that. And I did speak about a number of offerings going on at the beginning. If you're interested in the Healing Clouds thing, it's free. And I could do a really deep dive in like 60 minutes. So definitely check that out. Thank you so much, Queen. I so appreciate that. Okay, so for you, Queen, we got reversed seventh, I can't talk tonight. I don't know what's going on. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So when this card is upright, it means that you are connecting spiritually with the divine, that the downloads are coming through pretty effortlessly. When this is reversed, it means that there's a little bit of a blockage. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that you're a little bit cut off from source right now. You're not quite getting the downloads as easily. The other card I got is Jesus, the Divine Healer. Dear Jesus, thank you for your divine healing power and presence. Honestly, what I'm getting from this card is that there's some type of forgiveness, because whenever I see Jesus, I'm always reminded of divine forgiveness, right? So, excuse me. So, you know, I'm wondering if there's people in your life that you maybe need to forgive, and maybe purge some like resentment or bitterness energy towards. And in so doing, that's going to take this crown chakra card and it's going to flip it around so you're able to receive more with the divine. Because if we have a lot of toxic energy like pain and bitterness and resentment inside of us, that's not an energy match to the work of the angels. So of course we can invoke the angels' help, but the clarity of their messages is not going to come through as clear if we ourselves are stewing in those like more toxic thought vibrations. So the more that we can purify ourselves through diet, even exercise helps us purge energy, chakra clearing. I have a chakra clearing curriculum that I have now for sale, and a chakra clearing meditation that's going to be for sale. Clearing our chakras, all of these good things, this helps us get more into communion with the divine. So me, with my spiritual business, I talk to the angels all the time, ascended masters all the time. So I am implementing these practices on a daily basis. So these are just kind of adjustments to make in your lifestyle. If you're wanting to become able to channel more of that energy through, there sometimes are life adjustments that have to be made, and forgiveness is a good place to start. You can check out your ex. I completely understand. It might be good for you, Queen, if you're interested in healing clouds. I can pull past life cards for you, and we could kind of go into that a bit. Also, astrology is super powerful. I can look at the chart that you had with your ex, and I can speak about. Okay, well, I witness you, Queen, and every ending is also a beginning, right? At the same time, it's always an infinite loop. So even though I know you're grieving, it's for your highest good. You know, I'm sure you've made choices for your highest good, and it's also going to allow you to embark on a new beginning in your life. And myself, I ended a toxic relationship in January, and I'm now in a very blissful state in my life where I'm having wonderful, miraculous things come forth, and I would not have been able to receive these things if I was still stuck in that. So if that brings you comfort to know that just a little bit further down the line, could be so many miraculous things coming that just were trying to knock on your door before but couldn't get in because there was something else in there that wasn't really serving you, you know. So I witness you, Queen, and I know you're on my lives regularly, so I see you and I witness you, and my heart goes out to you. Okay, let's see here where we're at. So Francine, if you're here, feel free to leave a comment to let me know if you're interested in a card pull. And then it looks like we're at Rupa, if you'd like a card pull. Yes, I totally understand, Queen. And J.K. Rowling, I don't know if she said this, but I have like a screen on my computer, like I had it as my desktop background for a while. The only way out is through. So it's like there are no shortcuts sometimes. Sometimes you have to go through the ending of something in order to get to the new thing. We can't just have the new thing like emerge while we're still in the bad thing. It doesn't work that way. We have to bury what no longer serves us and then be in a receptive state to allow the new in. So you're exactly where you need to be, Queen, and I'm sure that there will be great things coming ahead for you now that you made these changes. Okay, so Francine, let's see. What does Francine need to know right now? And if you can share the video, those of you that are on, that helps a ton. All right, so Francine, we got 47, the Thinking Woman. This card can have, this is like intellectual energy. This is also about studying, very much about like, what do I need to learn? Do you have like an online course or something that you're wanting to study or deepen your practice with in some way? And then we also have Page of Michael, truthful, perceptive, analytical, blunt, and exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So this is like something's getting off the ground now. Maybe you actually were writing an online course or something. Now it's getting off the ground. You can see that the kite's in the air and it's sort of like the winter's melting. So it's like what was keeping it frozen is now ebbing away. So now we're just now getting into this receptive phase to sort of fly that kite high. So this is a nice pairing for you. So, okay, so Rupa, let's see. So Rupa, I generally do just what you need to know right now. I will keep in mind though that you're thinking about relationships. Hi Lawanda, let me know if you're interested in a card pull. I'd also love for any new people, if you can share this video. That's a huge help. It brings new people on and gives people messages that they might need to hear. In addition, when this video ends, because I've been going strong a little while now, you can go back good, Francine. You can go back to the beginning and I talk about the current astrological placement of the moon, as well as when the next full moon is coming and some of my latest offerings. So feel free to go back when this ends and watch it from the beginning. Thank you so much, Lawanda. I so appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's see. Rupa. What does Rupa need to know right now? Nope, not that one. Interesting. We had two cards stick to each other. Yeah, so Rupa, as a general rule for everybody, just to make it fair, and because this is just free readings, I only do free readings during my Facebook Live. I do just do it as what you need to know right now. However, a lot of times, you know, it's coming through. If you want a very specific reading, that would be something that's a paid offering, and you're welcome to inbox me or message me for that. Oh, I like that, Francine. That's definitely something study worthy. So I feel like you're on the right track with that, Francine. And maybe that's going to also help you maybe give some oomph or some, I forget if you have a spiritual business, but maybe that's going to give you some extra oomph with it. Lawanda, I see you. I would be happy to pull cards for you. And Jacqueline, I see you as well. Excellent, Francine. I'm so happy to hear that. That's good, because I know that that was something that was unsettling. It was a good unsettling, right? Like, it was not necessarily a bad problem to have, but it's good that you now feel more grounded, for sure. Okay, so let's see here. So who is this? This is for Rupa. So Rupa, 3 cards came through, but I don't know if they're all... Is this for Rupa? Is this for Rupa? Is this for Rupa? All right, well, I'm going to go with all 3. They're a little bit wonky, but we'll see how we do. So you lucked out, Rupa, and got a 3-card reading, and it looks like it's also about romance. So angels are helping. Thanks, Francine. I received that. So Rupa, the first one you have is unconditional joy. This one says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me appreciate everything that makes me happy right now. So this is about getting in touch, getting in alignment with what feels good to you. Maybe this is spending time with your pets, or there's also flowers in this card, gardening, flowers, cooking, things that you love to do. Just getting into the vibration of love was an important thing for you to manifest love. You have man holding a heart here. If you're a woman seeking another woman, it doesn't have to be, you know, exact gender. It just means that loving vibration of a partner coming in. So this is past, present, good stuff there. Future, though, we have reversed victory. So this means that this is number 28. When this is upright, let me just confirm. This is supposed to be upright. Yeah, you know what? I'm getting actually upright for this. Let me check. This deck is a little bit interesting because the upright does matter, but I have to go back and reset the deck. So I'm just going to do that real quick, because that messes up everything if it's not reset. And I probably need to do that. Perfect. So Rupa, then the third card you would have is victory. Now, initially I pulled it like this, but I just reset the deck, so I confirmed with my pendulum. I do think this was supposed to be upright because the deck hadn't been reset. So, you know, this is really good because you have getting in touch with what makes you happy, makes you feel good. Present energy is manifesting love. This is literally man holding a heart. It's like the best card in that deck for love. And then you have in the future victory. So it's like, this is going to be sweet. This is going to go well. This is who you want. This is who's good for you, etc. So I can relate to that too. So that was really good, Rupa. So I'm glad that you got advice about relationship there. All right, so Rupa, that's what we had there. Lawanda is next. Yep. Lawanda is next. Okay. All right, what does Lawanda need to know right now? Ooh, right away. Nope, not that one. Okay. Whoa, my cards are about to fall off. Okay. All right, so Lawanda, we got number 16, patience. Patience. This card, you know, this is about wanting something to come to fruition. Maybe it is, well, I'm just going to say what I think it is because it's based on the next card. So I'm wondering, Lawanda, if you want to make changes in your diet or your lifestyle in some way, like maybe health related, you want to look better, more fit or something like that. Maybe you want to like achieve a certain, I don't know, goal weight or something. That's just what's coming through. And you're frustrated that it takes a lot of input, it takes a lot of time. So this is saying patience, please. It's part of a journey is actually what I'm hearing, because it's number 16, which is 7, which is also like spirituality based numbers. The other card you got is caffeine free. So you could see like how enthusiastic this guy is, right? I haven't had any caffeine today. It is 9:30 at night my time, and this is my energy. So, you know, did I have caffeine today? No, I'm pretty sure I did not. Occasionally I will, but I really don't need it because I do Kundalini yoga, which helps me raise my vibration and raises the energy from the lower chakras. So that's like a natural caffeine boost. This one says, Dear Archangel Raphael, I ask that you cut my cords of attachment to caffeine so that I may honor my body's natural energy rhythms without chemicals. So this is just about encouraging you to keep going in your path towards greater health, really looking at the caffeine issue, because to be honest, buying from Starbucks, buying coffee out and coffee is the only word you'll hear that has my like Northeast accent. But buying, you know, like this is a habit that costs money. It, you know, Starbucks it adds up, right? Like, and there's a lot of sugar, there's a lot of fat in those drinks. So it's just so unnecessary. So for me, I do drink a lot of herbal teas. I love teas. When it gets hot, you could ice them. So you could boil the water, put the tea bags in, set it to cool, put it on ice cubes, and it's amazing. You can do water bottles, and I work with essential oils. I love Jade Bloom, and there's an orange one that I actually buy, and I put that in my water bottles, and I love it. I have a separate Facebook page for my Jade Bloom. I am an affiliate. It's called Julie Ann Faye Loves Jade Bloom, so you can check that out. I love Jade Bloom because they're very affordable, number one. They also have lots of freebies that they do sometimes where you can get like a free oil. So definitely would recommend that. Oops, I think I wrote it twice. Sorry. What else do I want to say about caffeine? Yeah, I mean, just that it's an expensive habit. You don't really need it. Your body has the ability to raise its energy levels through other means, like meditation, yoga, exercise, these types of things. So if there's ways that you can start to maybe detoxify the caffeine and kind of go into these other methods to raise your energy, that would be really good. Let me know if you need any help with that, Lawanda. I do, you know, I'm on this healer website where you can get a free session with me with angel card readings. I have spiritual curriculums. I have lots of things that I do. So if you're interested in receiving support, feel free to reach out. We can discuss what works for you. All right, let's see here. You're welcome, Rupa. I'm so glad that that was helpful for you. All right, there was another person in here I missed, or not missed, but was next. Jacqueline, I think her name was. I'm not sure who it was, but whoever's on, if you haven't had a card pull, feel free to leave a comment. Yes. Yeah, so let me put my email here, Lawanda. If you're interested in the Healing Cloud session, it's free. It's a healer website I'm on, and it's through video chat, and you get an hour with me doing card pulls for you. It's pretty cool. The first session is free. It's a promo code. I don't know why it keeps putting what I typed twice. It's really funny. Drinking homemade kombucha right now. Nice. Yeah, sugar and caffeine. And the thing is, too, with like a Starbucks habit, it's like you're getting both. It's actually interesting, too, that we're talking about this because I really never go out and buy coffee ever. But I was with a friend last night and she wanted to go to like a Dunkin' Donuts. So we each got, well, she got like a caffeinated coffee. I got a iced decaf coffee, like just cheapest one. And I have to say, I felt very sick, actually. And even when I woke up this morning, I felt kind of like almost like hungover. My body is very sensitive to a lot of foods and chemicals, so I wouldn't be surprised if the coffee had something to do with it. For me, if I need caffeine, I mean, I tried to do my Kundalini instead. I really don't have caffeine like ever. But if I do have it, it's probably going to be from a tea, like an English breakfast tea or maybe a chai tea or... there's another tea. It's so funny that we're talking about this because I saw it in the cabinet today and it's been a while. If you really love caffeine and you're wanting to cut out coffee, this is one I would recommend looking up. It's called Yerba mate and it's a South American tea. It does have caffeine in it, but it's a much healthier version of caffeine, the way that it's internalized in the body. So check that out. Check that one out. And it's very, I find it to be very tasty as well. It's like a very dark, it's not green tea, but it's a little bit similar to it. Just check it out. I'm pretty sure Trader Joe's has it. I've also bought it online as well as, you know, a lot of places, but Trader Joe's definitely has it. I know that. Okay, so Jacqueline, I'd love to pull a card for you. Yeah, so Christina, in terms of pregnancy, I might not be your best girl for advising on that. But I'm just trying to catch up with the messages here. But in terms of clearing your energy, because I feel like there's a couple things in there, Christina. In terms of clearing your energy, I do have a spiritual curriculum I've written. It's actually 16 pages long. And it's all about chakra clearing techniques, including a audio recorded chakra clearing meditation that I channeled is in there as well. It includes everything from salt scrubs to the use of flowers, many different things. Easy to do techniques to help you with clearing your chakras and getting more into alignment with clearing energy, how energy clearing works. There's also a bonus link out to a pendulum clearing script in that spiritual curriculum. This is a paid offering, so if you're interested, email me and we can discuss. I'd love to have you receive the curriculum. It's fresh, hot off the press. So I would love to offer that. Okay, so let's pull for Jacqueline. Cassie, I see you. Thank you, Candace. Thank you. I'm a little sweaty. We had a really sunny day here, so I was like sitting in the sun. My hair's, you know, so-so, but I'm doing good. Thank you, Cassie, for sharing. Yeah, so if anybody has tips for, yes, Brooke, if you're interested, feel free to reach out. It's a digital offering, and you'll be able to access it anytime you need, and it's really great, so. What was I going to say here? So I see some new people posting on that they would like card pulls. It's possible I might lose track of who is next. I'm going to do my best. But if I just do what may happen is I'll do a shout out of like, okay, who still needs card pulls, and then you guys can post again if you need. But looks like Jacqueline is next, because sometimes I get overwhelmed with like all the energy coming in. Aw, Brandy, that's okay. The replay will be there. Let me take a sip of water. All right, what does Jacqueline need to know right now? Good one. Really good. What does Jacqueline need to know right now? For some reason, this deck is not quite... thank you so much, Lawanda. Yeah, and anybody, if I do card pulls for you, if you feel inclined, you can always hop on over to the reviews tab on my Facebook business page, leave a quick review. that helps me too. Any and all forms of energy exchange for the, you know, the free card pulls are always appreciated, including just word of mouth, sharing about my Facebook Live. I usually do these on Thursday evenings, weekly, once a week, around 8:30, although lately it's been more like 8:30. So if you like my page and follow it, you should get updates. It's also why I encourage people to share the video when they're on, because it helps people become aware that I'm doing a live. So yes. Okay, so before I lose track, I see more messages coming through. So what does Jacqueline need to know right now? Perfect. So Jacqueline, you got number 3, Blossoming Abundance, a maze card. I wish that this card had more vibrancy to it, but this is just this deck. It's a very unique deck. So you can see here, like, there's just a lot of things growing. It's very lush. So this means, like, things in your life right now, it's like, okay, things are moving. I'm getting opportunities. Things are going. So this is good. The other card we have is Page of Ariel. Reliable, clever, educated, balanced, and excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships are the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So this could be combined. This could be like starting a new job, or maybe embarking on going back to school. I'm kind of getting that vibe too. Like there's some type of new endeavor that you're embarking on, which feels very abundant. So definitely angels blessing and smiling on you with this. Call on Archangel Ariel to continue to help you with manifestation and abundance, which also reminds me I have another spiritual curriculum called Archangel Cheat Sheets, in which I go through 15, I believe, different archangels, and I have like a cheat sheet with crystal associations, aura colors, channel messages for each of the different archangels and what they offer and work with. So that would be a really good one to, for anybody that's on the live. You can check it out, you can email me if you're interested in learning about it. It's a great way to understand who the archangels are and how to work with them, and that is also a paid offering. So feel free to reach out for that. All right. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Yeah, so Brooke, check out that yerba mate tea. I'm a huge fan. I don't really drink it anymore because now I'm like almost pretty much totally off caffeine. But when I was getting off of coffee into lesser caffeine, I was using yerba mate and it was very helpful. All right, so Cassie Lynn, I see you and I'm pulling a card for you. Okay, so let's see here. Does Cassie Lynn need to know right now? Okay. All right, so for you, Cassie Lynn, let me confirm. This is upright, reversed, upright. That's funny. My pendulum, I was using my pendulum and it smacked into the card deck and whipped a card off of it. Is this for Cassie Lynn? No. Okay. All right, so for you, Cassie Lynn, we got change physicians. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. Amen. The other card you got is Upright Storm Warning, number 10. I know this is a very kind of ominous card, but to be honest, I actually pulled this card a couple days ago and I was like, I don't know what this is about. And then something, sure enough, that night manifested that, not because of the card, it just happened of its own accord, that was something that had to be worked through. But through the working through it, actually became a very powerful thing for me to witness that person and what they were capable of. So it actually did provide blessings. But what I'm getting for you, Cassie Lynn, is that there's something here, maybe like you're having challenges with your health, or there's something that you're seeking help from, and even though it's changed physicians, like this could be maybe you're getting healing help, or maybe there's a doctor that you're working with and intuitively you're like, I don't know if this is the right person for me. That's kind of like gnawing at you in the back of your mind. Maybe there will be some type of falling out with that person, or something that comes up that's more jarring, that really calls to your attention that you need to kind of change things up a bit. Don't underestimate the power also of just, you know, each of us are vibrating at different vibrations. So a lot of times we seek something of a like vibration. But if you encounter something that's a lower vibration than yours, that's not going to lift you up. You're going to have to go down to their level. And you never want to go down to somebody's level. You want them to meet you where they are or bring you up. That's the goal. If you are going to go down, only the littlest bit. You know, you don't want to go a big jump down. So I have seen a lot of times with doctor, client, patient type things, that it's my firm belief that there is and can be a misuse of power that goes from doctor to client. And I also believe that sometimes we can even attract doctors that have persecuted us in past lives, or I've never said this before too, so this is straight up for you, Cassie Lynn. Sometimes there's relationship dynamics that we could have with a doctor even that maybe are from past lives where they were in a position of power and you felt powerless to them, and now in this lifetime you have to speak up to them. So just kind of absorb all this, take it in, see if it resonates with you. So I'm witnessing new people on. For new people, if you can share this video, that helps a ton. I don't know how long, Brandy, if you could tell me, or if anybody else can see, because I can't see, how long I've been on for. I think maybe about an hour now. So I'll probably just go a little bit longer here. Yeah, you would think I would have the count. I would have a ticking timer, but I don't. It's like, I have nothing. All right, so Bree, Tanae, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Well, that's good, Bree, that you're understanding that the ending is also a new beginning. And there's been a lot of changes in the astrology. Uranus moved into Taurus. I'm a certified angel card reader, and I'm also a professional astrologer. So if you're interested in getting your astrology chart done, learning, I use it as a personal development tool, and I'm exceptionally, not to toot my own horn, but it is a strong gift of mine to help people. I'm also a former teacher, so my approach when I do astrology is to help you to understand the energy that you have, the archetypes you have in your chart, and how to work with them. Also help you understand transits you're under. I also can do synastry charts. I do something called parental wound healing, where I actually look at the two charts of the parent with the child. This is especially helpful for, like, as an adult, you want to look at what's the relationship like with the parents, because a lot of times there's issues with the parents that I can see in the charts that maybe can help you witness and heal to attract better love or circumstances in your life. So there's lots and lots of things to do with astrology. So let's do a card pull for Bree. So what does Bree need to know right now? This for Bree, this for Bree, and this for Bree. Alright, so lucky you, Bree, you got 3 cards here. I don't know why my lighting has dipped. Okay, thank you ladies so much. 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna go for about 10, 15, max 15 more minutes. Usually about an hour is my threshold right now for doing the free card pulls. It's a little bit dark. Thank you, Bree. Yes, and you can receive updates about what I have going on in my business if you follow me and things like that. I'm gonna try to move this light. Hold on one second. Is that a little better? Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, so Rachel, I don't do specific readings during the lives. These are just general, what you need to know right now, free card pulls. A lot of times things can come up though that are super helpful. If you're interested in a very specific reading, I would suggest reaching out, and I could do a specific reading as a paid offering. So, let's see. So this is for Bree. Bree. Okay, so the first card I have for you, Bree, is Reversed the Thinking Man. So what I'm wondering is, like, there may have been a man in your life that just wasn't thinking. This could even be a boss, perhaps. Upright, this is a good card. This means, like, some type of male energy or male figure that's maybe curious. It could be related to spirituality because he's holding a crystal there. But he's thinking. He wants to improve himself, or this could also be the masculine energy in you wanting to improve. And the reverse position, this could also mean, in addition to, like, somebody, a male figure not thinking, this could mean, you know, feeling like you don't have a lot of energy. You know, it's like the masculine energy is projective and active. The feminine energy is receptive and creative. So this could be in the past, it's like your energy was very, very depleted. You just didn't have a lot of, like, go-get-it energy, right? In the, oh, that's interesting, they reverse themselves. Is this present, future, present? Okay. So yeah, so then they reverse themselves, which is cool. So, hi London, I see you. So present energy is 7 of Michael, which says there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So what I'm getting is that maybe this is like you understanding my energy is depleted. I don't know what's going on. I don't like the way I'm being treated in this place, etc. The present energy is there's some type of direction that you need to go, and Archangel Michael is like, look, you're trying to go this way, but I have this beautiful path unfolding for you over here. So what I'm getting for you, Bree, is that it may be that this is what was percolating, and the getting laid off is Archangel Michael kind of nudging you onto this new path. Whether you like it or not, it was a relief, right? The future card is Queen of Michael, which is brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for career rather than relationships. So with this card, this is like, I call this the Louise Hay card, because like Louise Hay is there. And this also has yellow roses. It has a bird of peace. So the energy of this card is about getting in touch with you and your worthiness. So I feel like for you, Bree, working with the Louise Hay affirmations right now, you could search for them on YouTube or buy them. Would be really helpful for you right now. Maybe bringing in some things with the solar plexus chakra, yellow flowers, yellow foods, yellow essential oils like liang, I never know how to say it, or lemon, working with lemons, lemon water. All of these things would be really good for you right now, because what you're doing is recalibrating yourself to kind of get in alignment with career versus play. It would be really awesome too, Bree, if you're interested in a Healing Cloud session, because it's free for you, the first session, and I could go a lot deeper in an hour's time. So feel free to email me if you're interested in that. This is my email. So really good stuff. Okay, yeah, right? Three is good for you. I'm acknowledging that. I'm acknowledging that, Bree. Can you guys still see me? Because I saw a little pop-up about the connection. So just let me know if you guys can still see me and hear me okay. Let's see. So I just want to catch up with some messages here. So there's that. Okay. So I saw one here from Cassie Lynn. So let's see. Okay, well, thank you for all that love, and Cassie, I so appreciate that and receive that. Yeah, and you know, just like we go through storms, so does a lot of times I feel like nature is our greatest teacher. So sometimes nature is showing us, hey, you need to be more active right now, less active. You need to witness that the skies are changing. So definitely monitoring what's going on around you is a good way to also understand what's going on in you. I don't think it's an accident where we live and what we witness. I think it's all part of our experience, you know? Yes. Okay, so I see some new people that are posting they'd like a card pull. I've been going strong for almost an hour now, so I'll probably be wrapping up sometime, like in the next couple minutes. So if I don't get to you, you can go back, you can rewatch this replay. I would encourage that anyway, because at the beginning I talk about the moon and kind of what's happening with the current moon transits and things like that. But also you can just go back and watch the replay, and it's possible you'll have messages that came up for other people which are nourishing to you. So just as a heads up if I don't get to you. So generally my Facebook Live is Thursdays around 8:30, but it's been more so 8:30 lately, EST time, on Thursdays weekly. So, all right, so let's see, I'm going back up here. So Charmaine Thompson, love a card if drawn to me, please, and thank you, love and light. Definitely happy to pull a card for you, Charmaine. What does Charmaine need to know right now? Okay. Upright. This way. All right. So for you, Charmaine, we got, let's see, I'm looking at Bree's message here. Good. Yeah, and there was a lot of channeling that came through in your card pull, Bree, about just go back and listen to the replay, because it was like I couldn't even stop how much was coming through in terms of advice. And if you're interested in healing clouds, the website that I'm on, they have a promo where you can get the first session with me for free, so check that out. So for Charmaine, number 7, community. Usually a good card when pulled upright. It means like a social circle or a tribe. The thing is, you have this with 5 of Gabriel. So this one says, a challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. So, you know, with this, it's like there's puzzle pieces on the chessboard. And Archangel Gabriel, who is the archangel related to communication and divine guidance and creativity, and children, she's there kind of overseeing this whole situation. So what I'm wondering is, maybe there's some type of drama in your friend circle. Could be family. This card typically is more so social circles though, like friends, work colleagues, etc., social groups. But yeah, there's some type of drama going on in the groups that you're in or around you in some way. So this is Archangel Gabriel coming through to say, like, don't get caught up in the drama, do what needs to be done, and just kind of don't, it's not worth it. If it's depleting your energy to try and make more of it than it's worth, then just move along, just do what needs to be done and move it along, you know? So that's a pretty clear message for you. All right, so Jackie Fuentes would really appreciate a card pull, please and thank you. Would love to, especially when you're asking so politely. So what does Jackie need to know right now? Ooh, got a lot going on here. What does Jackie need to know right now? Oh my gosh, cards are flying. All right, so we've got 3 for you as well, Jackie. Let's just confirm. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got King of Raphael. Yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. This is about possibly a new man coming into the situation. He's kind of embodying this like beautiful marriage of emotional energy as well as strength. This is, you know, King of Raphael, so this is like strong relationship aspect. Present card you have is Second Opinion. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, guide me to the best healthcare professionals for this situation. What I'm getting though about this is that, hold on, let's go to the 3rd card because I have a feeling it's not to do with health. Keep in mind, the cards are specific, but as the reader, I can interchange the meaning because I'm reading the energy archetype of the card, not necessarily exact. That's what it says. Then you got expect a miracle. So, I mean, maybe there's 2 things going on. Maybe there is something with a relationship budding, which is supporting you, but there's health issues going on. Maybe it's both. Maybe there's something going on in terms of health where somebody's told you something and it doesn't resonate with you. You're like, you know what? I don't know if I agree with that doctor's opinion, or I'm not sure if I feel comfortable with this doctor. So this is like seeking out a different professional that's maybe more aligned with your vibration to give you counsel, as well as in the future you have expect a miracle. So it's like you can really expect that things are going to get better with this situation, whatever it is, health or otherwise. The other thing that's really coming through, also speaking from experience, is that sometimes when really exciting things come to us in our life, like you have this King of Raphael card, what happens is, especially as women, we connect by sharing and telling stories, right? So sometimes though we have to use discernment of who we share our stories with, because people are only advising to you from the vibration that they're at and the frequency they're at. So if you're sharing something that's like really high vibe to you, but they're coming from a lower vibration, it's very possible that they can project onto you their limiting beliefs about the situation, and you'll take that in and it'll make you feel icky. This actually happened to me recently. So it's just really important to understand how you're vibing and who is worthy of receiving what's in your mind and your heart. Sometimes actually just ourselves or one person is enough to witness what's being birthed in our life. We don't have to necessarily share it all with everybody. So I feel like, and this is a message perhaps for many people on this live, this second opinion could also be kind of resonating with that. It's like, maybe we don't have to share that part of our life with that person. Maybe there's somebody else that's better suited to be a witness to that, you know? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so Nita, I see you. I'll pull for you next. There's a hello button. I don't have a hello button. I don't know what the hello button's about. So feel free to explain that. I don't know what that is. Okay, so let's see here. Nita. What does Nita need to know right now? Interesting. Okay. All right, so this card actually resonates with what was happening when I was trying to pull the cards. So I tried to pull from one deck, the cards felt very stuck. Tried to pull from a second deck, the cards felt very stuck. Sure enough, you got the card from the Energy Oracle deck, all tied up. Number 23. So this is like you feel stuck in some way. Your energy is not as free-flowing. This could be self-imposed, like through your thoughts, or just like maybe you're in a living situation or in a relationship where you feel like you're really, really stuck. The other card you have here is number 51, Healer of the Ages. So this is saying you do have the ability to heal this situation. This is kind of like the Jesus card, you know, and you could also see how through his hands he has sparks of light, but we also have fire in the background. Not all the elements are represented, but certainly, you know, the working of the elements, fire, water, earth, and air, is also part of manifestation and alchemy. So there's some situation which you feel really stuck in, but you have the power to overcome this and heal this situation. So maybe some modalities which could be, maybe some modalities which could be helpful for you, Nita, would be tapping. I'm a huge fan of tapping, emotional freedom technique. In addition, the tapping is actually what's coming through the most for you. So check out EFT. I like Brad Yates on YouTube. Also, I'm going to do another shameless plug for the Healing Clouds website I'm on, because you can get the first session with me for free. It's through video chat, and you get an hour with me pulling angel cards. It's a really good deal, so let yourself receive that abundance. Okay, I'm pretty much ready to wrap up here because I've been going strong for an hour, maybe a little more. I'm going to pull one more person based on the order in which they came in. Let's see where we're at. So Rachel Cartier, I think it's Cartier. You will be my last for tonight. Yes, EFT, check it out. And also feel free to reach out, email me if you're interested in a Healing Cloud session, or just a general, you know, if you're interested in a paid reading, astrology, or angel card reading, spiritual curriculums. I have so many different things I offer, so feel free to reach out. Thank you, Brandy. Yes, Brandy has received from me, so feel free to read what she's posting there. She's a compassionate witness to my work, so. And thank you. I received those blessings, Nita. I received them. All right, so Rachel, I'm going to pull for you. What does Rachel need? And there was a question you had in it. Like I said, I only do what you need to know right now, just to make it fair to everybody. But I will read what you wrote and just kind of inform myself as I pull. Okay. What does Rachel need to know right now? Ooh, nice. All right, so, oh, my battery's gonna die. How is that possible? Hold on. That's not good if my battery's gonna die. All right, I'll try to make this quick. It's so strange that it's saying that. It should be good. Okay, so for you, Rachel, hopefully you're still there. That's okay, Brandy, you can always go back and rewatch. Rachel, hopefully you're still there. But you have number 42, woman holding a coin. This means that some type of woman in your life is bringing in something of value, could be monetarily, could be assets. So definitely think this could be related to your mother's estate. The other card you have is Knight of Michael, strong, committed, intellectual, diligent, time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. So what I'm getting is that as it relates to this topic with maybe inheritance or assets in some way, I mean, you couldn't have a clearer card than that, right, related to this topic. Go for it. Take action. Call on Archangel Michael to shield yourself, to be protected. Choose logic over emotion. So avoid getting too stuck in... Aw, thank you, Yohili. Thank you so much for your sweet words. And I needed that because I have like a really hot date on Saturday, so I really needed a little extra boost from a girl from a gal pal about just like my looks. So, thank you. But yes, so Rachel, you have woman holding a coin, and then you have choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. So, you know, this is about like, let's take action, let's take charge, and let's really move forward with this. So, just to share in my reciprocation for love, I'm going to pull a card for you, Yohili. I was about to wrap up, but I just so appreciate your love that you sent my way, and I'm going to pull a card for you too. So let's see, what does Yohili need to know right now? I don't know if I'm saying your name right either, so Yohili, I don't know how to say it. Feel free to tell me what to say. Okay. All right, so this is so interesting too, because you'll see how it relates to what just happened. So first you have Knight of Michael. This is the card of basically staying up at night, worrying. Okay, got it. Yohili. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So, you know, this is like you're worrying. Maybe it's about money. You know, maybe it's about coming to completion of something or passing some type of test or something like that. So there might be some type of fear going on. But your advice is appreciation. Stay in gratitude. Be a witness to what's around you and offer praise, just like you offered praise to me and you manifested a reading when I wasn't going to do any more card pulls, right? So by offering gratitude for what's going on in your life and what's around you, by witnessing the good, that's going to help you to dissolve the fear and the worry. So it will drain away this, so this has less power, by amping up this, because this has a lot more power. So... beautiful. And I'm going to do another plug for that Healing Clouds website. So if you're interested, you can email me at juliannefay@gmail.com, and I will send you a document with the sign up details. You can sign up. It's a website. It's going to be through video chat. I have lots of reviews on the site. The first session with me is free. So you can get a 60-minute session with me just like this, but I'll see you too. And I'll be doing angel card readings on there. I'm a certified angel card reader, also a soul coach, and also a professional astrologer. So, but just on that site, I just do angel card readings. My astrology is separate. So, you're so welcome, Yohili. I'm so glad that you caught me live and that it worked out. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up here because I've been going strong for a while. So please, please, if you missed a card pull, because you caught me towards the end, go back and watch this on replay. There will be lots of goodness in there you can receive. Otherwise, like my page, follow my page. I'll usually do Facebook Lives Thursday evenings. Next Thursday evening is a question mark. I don't know if I'll be taking some time off. But if you just like my page, you'll get all the updates and you'll see what's going on. So... much love, everyone. Thank you so much for being on my live. Good night.